Hello, this is Flurry Moon. Welcome back to my channel. No, this is Flurry Sun, actually. So this is my first video knowing that this is going on Flurry Sun, which is basically just my kind of vlog chill channel that isn't super scripted and whatever. So a few things. One, I'm going to show you guys some of my current favorite games on my consoles. So my Game Boy, my 3DS. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna like sit down and like really get into it and just yap. The other thing I'm gonna do. So at first I was like, I'm gonna make some coffee, whatever. But yesterday I made coffee and it was just not hitting. And so I was like, I don't want to make coffee again today. I want to go get Dunkin'. But here's my thing. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret, okay? I have this weird thing about going in public by myself. Even if that's just like getting in the car and going through the Dunkin' drive-thru on my own, for some reason gives me anxiety. I have anxiety, welcome here. If you don't know, I have anxiety and OCD tendencies. I just say I have OCD. I don't know, talk to my old therapist, okay? So obviously a lot of things give me anxiety, but one of these is just going out, even just like walking outside. I think it comes from just not having confidence in myself and like my own abilities to handle myself. Like in my brain, I'm like, well, what if someone crashes into me? Like, what do I do? I'm not gonna have anyone there to calm me down, you know, because I kind of flip out. And so I'm like, okay, well, I have free will, you know, like I need to start using it. And I'm like, I want to get an iced latte at Dunkin', and I don't need anyone there with me. I'm really trying to say that, so I will believe it, hopefully. I don't know, I thought it would be fun to take you guys with me. I'm not gonna film myself driving, because one, that's dangerous, and two, I don't have one of those like phone stands because they always fall off of my car. But I do have to take my hair down, so maybe I'll do that and show you guys. Outfit moment. I tried to get a cute outfit and then I just ended up looking like a baby. Like, I don't know, I couldn't explain it. So anyway, so let's see how this turned out today. I went for a different sock curl style because I saw Kaylee Boyle do this and she's like my muse. I'm also filming a video today. You kind of get the behind the scenes of what I do before I film. Where's the brush? Am I stupid? Where's my brush? Oh, there it is. So it's probably not the best idea to go to Dunkin' right now because it's actually pretty early. It's 8:30. So I feel like everyone and their mother is gonna be there to like get stuff before work. And here I am just like being a loser, getting ready to film for my YouTube. And literally like I'm hyping myself up for what? Because Dunkin' is literally like across the street. So yeah, let's go get a coffee. Here's the fit for the Dunkin' run. Interesting look today, but it's kind of cute, kind of comfy, kind of not right. However, I did just get some new bags that are really cute. Like, are you kidding? It's also like probably 80 degrees out. Like, I don't know why I'm going out like this, but sometimes an insecure baddie is just feeling like an insecure baddie, so just leave it at that. I also got a My Melody version of it. Adorable, I can't wait to wear this. I'm in the car, it's really nice out. I'm dressed for like fall. Clearly I'm trying to make fall happen like quickly. So I'm gonna try a butter pecan blueberry latte because I've had that combo in an iced coffee. My old order used to be an iced coffee with 2 cream, a shot of espresso, and then like whatever flavors I wanted. And that was my go-to for a while because there was a TikToker who really like introduced me to that idea, and she slays, she's amazing. But after a while, I think my tastes have changed and I feel like it's a bit too strong for me now. So I'm gonna get just a latte, almond milk, 2 pumps of butter pecan or pecan, and 2 pumps of blueberry. So let's go get that and we're gonna come back and we're gonna try it. I'm doing good. I don't know why I always get so freaked out about going out on my own because like once I'm doing it, I'm fine. And I am absolutely capable, and that's the worst part. It's like I used to work a 9 to 5 and I would get up on time every single morning, drive like 25 minutes, like get my coffee, and I I did that for years. Ever since I stopped working a 9 to 5, I'm not used to like being forced to go out as much. So I'm like, I don't know, I've kind of become a shut-in, which I feel like I always kind of have been. But like I said earlier, I think it really comes from a place of like not being confident in myself in so many ways, in probably every way you can imagine. And so I'm really trying to do that, because literally, like, why am I living this life if I can't even do anything with it? It is so true that I could literally die at any second. I could die right now. When I do, I'm gonna be so pissed off at myself that I didn't use my free will. Like, just because I was a little scared, like, it's just so ridiculous, but it comes so deep within me. It's like, I wouldn't say debilitating, it's really not that bad, but it definitely stops me from doing things that I want to do.
Taro, can I get for you?
Hi, I'm picking up a mobile order for Sally.
Sally, drive up.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm Sally. My real name is not hard to say, but it's definitely unique, and a lot of people do not get it. I'll see you guys when I get the coffee. Okay, we got the coffee. Coffee secured. Color looks pretty good. I have not tried it. Oh, it's not bad. That's pretty good. I like it. So now we're gonna go inside because Louie's mom is probably like, why the F is this girl sitting outside? Bye. And I never used to get lattes because I always thought they were too milky, but I've really come around to lattes. When I get a latte, I usually do almond milk or oat milk. Oat milk tastes better because it's like thicker, but almond milk is like healthier or whatever. And sometimes I do like a bit of like an almondy taste. I feel like oat milk doesn't really have like a taste. I just love talking about coffee. It's like my favorite thing in the world. I actually really like this butter pecan blueberry moment. I think next time I'm gonna try caramel with vanilla, like a vanilla latte with like a pump of caramel or something. I feel like that'll be good. Kind of basic, but I have been making this black cherry latte that's actually really good. So I'm gonna show you guys that eventually. I think I'm gonna do some hamster bonding, or trying to do some hamster bonding, because you guys, my hamster does not like me, and it's really depressing because if you guys don't know, a few months ago at this point, I lost my hamster Bijou, and she was just the best. Would I say she loved me? Probably like as much as a hamster can love you. Like, they're not really like cuddly pets, you know, which I'm aware of. However, my new hamster Taro, I've had him for probably like 2 months-ish, and he's not giving me anything to work with at all. He isn't like aggressive towards me, which is nice. He isn't like attacking or like biting aggressively. He does kind of nibble, but it's usually when I think he thinks like my fingers are food. But I don't know, I put my hand like flat in his cage. He either ignores my hand completely, or if I have a treat, like he'll like quickly take it and then run away, or even he'll sit in my hand for like a second, but like at the edge of my hand. I just don't think he fully trusts me yet. I might just do more like playpen time and show you guys that. Hello, Taro. Hi, baby. So this is Taro's playpen. I usually add some of his bedding to it, but I think I might skip that unless if he starts to act a little stressed out. I feel like that usually gives him a feeling of his scent, but I think he's been in the playpen enough now to know what it's all about, and I'm sure this towel smells like him, so I'm sure he'll be fine. I've really been trying to bond with Taro, but he kind of wants nothing to do with me, like, ever. So I might try to, like, put some treats in my hands and see how he feels about it, but he's really not a fan of me or anything. Hi. Hello to this chicken. See if I put my hand, let's see what he does. Oh, he kind of is on my hand for a second. Oh, see, that's the most he'll really do. It's like to see if there's treats, and then like that's about it. Hi, stretchy boy. I usually put treats, but that usually doesn't make him any more interested in me. Yeah, he's more interested in like what's going on over there and all his food and water and toys and everything. So, hello, chicken. So yeah, this animal hates me. No matter what I do, I just lay my hand flat in there, like with his little treats and food and whatever. The best I'll ever get is he'll sit in my hand for like 2 seconds while he finishes his food and then immediately is like, okay, we're done here. Which I'm aware that I could just have a hamster who doesn't enjoy human contact. I wouldn't either if I was a rodent. We're terrifying. But I'm still gonna try if there's any chance that he will at least be comfortable-ish sitting in my hand, and at least I would really like to be able to pick him up, because it's also really important to get your hamster comfortable with being picked up, even just a little, because if he ever gets sick and I need to take him to the vet and give him antibiotics, I would have to technically hold him in order to do that. When Bijou had a respiratory infection, she was pretty easy to get to drink the medicine, but also Bijou liked me. She enjoyed, or not enjoyed, but she was okay with being held. She would actually crawl up my arm all the time. But even if they did have a problem with getting the medicine, there's this technique where like you wrap them up using like a paper towel or a towel, and just to like wrap their arms and legs like so they're not kicking you. So it is possible, but I still in general just would like to be able to hold my hamster, especially because I love him and I just like want him to not hate me. Like, I'm fine with him not loving me. I understand hamsters aren't really like super lovey-dovey like that. I know some are, but it really just depends on each one. They all have different personalities, but it's really hard going from a hamster who was so easy and I didn't even know it at the time because she was my first Syrian hamster. I think like the second day I had her, I was able to hold her and she was fine with it. She was never skittish. She was never territorial, never anything like that. And I didn't know how easy I had it because I was just like, oh, this is what having a hamster is like, you know? But this is a whole new experience, which I like. I enjoy it, but I really want him to like me a little bit more. So that's what we're trying to do. Hi, babies. He is hiding behind the mushroom. Taro, no need to hide behind the mushroom. Hi, babies. The way he ignores me. So I've tried sitting in the playpen, but this specific playpen is a bit small for that, and he did not enjoy that at all. But I do think a part of it was because there wasn't enough room. I don't know, I've tried hand feeding. He will like walk onto my hand, kind of let me lift him up a little bit, but once he realizes he's being lifted, he's like, I'm good, and jumps right off my hand. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Let me know if any of you guys have any tips, but he is so effing cute. I can't even help it. Anyway, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow-ies. I don't really know. It is the next day. I'm probably not gonna do too much filming today, but at the same time, I really want to. So here's my problem. Don't mind Louis' Buddha statue in the back. Bro is watching me constantly. I have a lot of editing to do today, like a lot, because I really want to get my video up. Well, in a perfect world, it would be up tonight, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. So I'm hoping to get it out tomorrow, but I am gonna make my black cherry latte. So I thought like maybe I can show you guys that. I also thought it would be really fun to continue my hamster discussion today. Even though hamster people online kind of literally scare the shit out of me. Also, I haven't done my eyebrows yet, so they are like kind of crazy. I should have done that before I started filming. Okay, this angle is like not good. Hamster people online really scare me. I do understand how intense they are though about hamster care, because for so many years, I feel like hamsters have not been taken seriously as pets, and they've always been like starter pets. And so they're given to like 6-year-olds who do not have the proper like brains to be taking care of an animal like that. Hamsters, I would say, are fairly low maintenance if you know what you're doing. Like honestly though, I think every day I'm doing something for my hamster. So I don't know, I guess it kind of just depends on what you think low maintenance means. We're in 2025 and people are still getting hamsters or pets, small pets, anything, without like doing their research. So they go onto this hamster subreddit and they're like, hey, is this cage good enough? And it's like a box and people are over it. Like, I totally get that. However, I do think some people are really, really intense about it and are very unforgiving for like any mistakes that could be made. Even for people who have their heart in it and are like trying their best and doing their research, like I do fear it's common sense that you're not going to be perfect at something immediately. But I do agree we need to start doing our research before we get these pets, because just because they're small doesn't mean they don't deserve a good life. Let's go make a coffee. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna make my black cherry latte moment. It's really freaking good and it's super easy. It's kind of like what I did last time, but like with cherry juice and stuff. So first, I'm gonna get my cherries. These are frozen because I just love frozen shit because it lasts so long. And I get like a little cup that is all wet. We're gonna microwave this, so you just gotta make sure it's microwavable. So I'm just gonna like pick out the cherries. So probably like that amount, but that might even be too much. I don't know. I just really want to make sure I have enough. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar. Actually, yes, I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar in it. Oh, don't you know how sweet it tastes? I'm gonna microwave this in like increments or whatever. So I'm gonna do like 10 seconds, take it out, squish it around with like a fork, 10 seconds, take it out, and whatever, just so it doesn't like burn. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. This is really not a good angle, but I know 10 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but with this stuff, it's good enough. It's like when I microwave a cookie thinking it's just gonna warm it up and then I burn the shit out of it because I put it in for like 45 seconds. What you should do, like, and what people do, is they do it on the stove and like make a batch of syrup, but I'm like, I'm not doing all that. Like, it's not happening. Can you see anything? So like, that's what it looks like. We're putting a pause on the syrup for now. We're gonna get our cup for our coffee. We're back to our instant coffee, but obviously you guys can do whatever coffee you want. This isn't like a tutorial that you should be following. Oh my god, I'm almost out. Tablespoon of instant coffee. Oh, okay. Okay, and then for this specific recipe, instead of brown sugar, I just do regular sugar because we're not really going for like a cinnamony vibe. We're going for like a sweet vibe. That makes no sense. It's fine. Hey, what am I doing? A teaspoon of sugar, tablespoon of hot water, and then we're gonna mix it up with our little thing. We get our little mixer, and this time I can actually kind of show you guys. Look at that. So now we're gonna take our ice, and I like a lot of ice. And you guys, we conquered the unsweetened original. We have unsweetened vanilla. Let's effing go. This is almond milk. Do it till about there. Then we got this time we're using Chobani sweet creamer, and it's really good. This is a good staple just for like more of a plain vanilla vibe, you know? Tablespoon of that. And then this is where the black cherry comes back into play, and I have 4 minutes to do this. I don't want really any like chunks in my freaking drink. I'm gonna use this baby strainer. I should probably use a bigger one, but this is all I have right now, so. Like this. Oh shit. Then what I do is just squish it to get like all the juice out of it. Is there a better way to do this? 1,000,000% actually. Most people do it on the stove and they bubble it up and it looks really good and they can make a bulk of this. I'm stupid and I just don't want to do that because I'm lazy and the stove scares me sometimes. And there you have it. There's your black cherry latte. You can't really see it, but you can kind of see at the top where the cherry juice is. But let's try it before my camera dies. Oh, you could see it. That's good shit. That's like some of the best I've ever made it. The purple doesn't stay long, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's how I do that, and I guess I'll see you guys later today. Let's get into my favorite games. I expected to film this like with my setup and everything, and now I'm just like, no, so I'm in bed. Okay, so I guess I'll just show you guys my 3DS and Game Boy games. Maybe I'll talk about Switch games another time. So this is my Game Boy and this is my 3DS. I just decorated them yesterday. Great timing. I freaking love it. So cute. like hello. These stickers are from Amazon. They're chunky, you know, which I really like. It's kind of a texture thing I really like. And so it's just like, so I don't have a ton of Game Boy games, but I'm really wanting to get more. They're just really expensive. And in the world of emulating everything, nobody really understands my struggle. Everyone's like, just emulate it. First of all, I don't have a PC. So I guess I don't even know if you need a PC to emulate things, but like, I don't know. My MacBook is like dangling from a thread. Like I really need to like keep it where it is. Otherwise, no new videos for literally ever again. All of my games pretty much are in this thing. So I guess we can just go through my Game Boy games. So first, this is a current favorite. This is Summon Night Swordcraft Story. This is a really good game, you guys. Louis got it for me for our anniversary. I've been wanting it after I watched this video by Hazel, I think. I really like that channel. It's one of my new faves. And it just looked so cute. Like I love the art style. There's romance and you can be a girl. I was flabbergasted at this because I feel like every Game Boy game I've ever played, you're kind of just like forced to be a dude. That's just like how it was. So I was beyond ecstatic to play this game, and I'm definitely not too far into it, but it's pretty hard. Honestly, it's hard, but it's not like impossible. I don't know, maybe I'm just like not that great at video games. It's an RPG, so you do a lot of grinding to level up. Basically what the game is about. You like craft weapons and stuff. Your father used to be like the best craftsman, whatever the hell, and you get a little beast that you can like hang around with, and you take a little quiz to find out like which one you get. And I got this cute little plushie monster or whatever named Cuddy, and he's so effing cute. So it's really fun. Or you can get like a hot dude, which I'm kind of like, should I got the hot dude? But it's like, I authentically took that quiz and I got the plushie. So I was like, you know what? I can't believe there's romance. I'm so excited. I haven't even gotten to that part. The music is beautiful. I love the music so much. I highly recommend it. However, any physical copy you're gonna find are gonna be pretty expensive. So if you have the ability to emulate it, I would. Or I think there's like fake copies you could get, but I'm kind of scared. I'm always scared of getting one because I'm like, what if it breaks my Game Boy? So there's that. Next up, this is an obvious one. Taro, Hams Unite. This is actually for the Game Boy Color, but if you didn't know, the Game Boy Advance SP is cross-compatible. It does stick out while you're playing, which is a little annoying. So it's gonna look like this while you're playing. But it does work because that's how I played it as a kid, exactly like this. I've talked about this before, I'm not gonna get too into it, but this game is so effing good. It's a licensed game, so you'd expect it to be bad, but it's actually so good, and honestly, pretty difficult at times. I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry guys, the camera is like, what am I doing? It's pretty difficult. It's really cute. The music is so nice. I love it. Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. Like, you're not gonna finish this in a day. Moving on to, I'm just honestly just gonna go through like all of my Game Boy games because I really don't have that many. This is another one I've had for a few months now and I really like it. Hello Kitty Happy Party Pals. This is another one that is also surprisingly not as mind-numbingly easy as I thought it was gonna be. It definitely is easy, and I would say like the stakes are low, right? Every party that rolls around, you gotta make sure you send out all your invitations, you get enough snacks, you make enough little pancakes, so you kind of underestimate it. But then you get to the party and you end up with a score of like 50 and it's not enough to move on to the next round. It can get frustrating, I'm not even gonna lie. Honestly though, to be fair, I'm not that good at video games, okay? I'm just not. But it's really fun. I like the graphics a lot. I think it's really cute. And if you just wanna like not be bored because of how easy something is, but not be stressed out about like the stakes, then I highly recommend Hello Kitty Happy Party Pals. Moving on. Next up is Mario Kart Super Circuit. It's a classic to me, but I do feel like it's a bit overlooked amongst the Mario Kart games. I feel like it's kind of a forgotten one, honestly. People think of handheld Mario Kart and they're like, oh, the DS version, the 3DS version, the new Switch ones and all that, but I'm like, what y'all know about Super Circuit? This is actually really difficult, but I will say I've had a few glitch problems with this one. One that made me rage quit, but I thought it was so funny that I couldn't even be that mad. I was playing, I believe it was one of the beach rounds, like I forget what it's called, and I couldn't beat it. Like I could not beat it. I probably played it like 6 or 7 times. I finally got first place and I go to show Louis. I'm like, Louis, look. And it just goes and it just completely glitches out and just like is frozen. So I had to restart it. So it's not very reliable. However, you can be Peach and she has her hair down, which is always a vibe. Next, my last Game Boy game is Dogs 2. This game, it's good. I just think it would be a lot more enjoyable if I didn't play as a child, because your fucking mom is so annoying in this game. Like I'm just like trying to like teach my dog how to sit, and she's such a bitch. Automatically, like her little face pops up in what she's saying, and she's like, dinner time, get to the table already, or something. And it's like, I didn't buy this game so I could be scolded. It's more of like your parents being annoying than you actually like playing with your dog. So that's my one complaint. But other than that, the art style is absolutely adorable. The music is cute. The dogs are really cute. There's a lot of choices. Oh, I didn't really talk about what the game is about. I'm sorry. You are like an elementary school kid and you adopt a dog and you can train it. And I do think there's like a contest at the end or something. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. I do recommend if you want something really cute, and honestly, I'll probably keep playing and probably maybe play again because I really like how many dog choices there are. That's probably the strongest part about this game. Anyway, so that's it for my Game Boy and all my favorite Game Boy games currently. So now let's move on to my 3DS games. So this is a 3DS XL, but it's pretty big. This is probably my favorite handheld console just because it's the best size. It's small, but it's like big. I don't know, the Switch 2 just looks ginormous, like in your hands. Like, so I'm just like, this is good and it's cute to customize. It comes in pink. That's all I can ask for. So let's get into my current favorite 3DS games, or just games that I have been playing on my 3DS. There might be some DS games in here too. The one that I currently right now am playing, of course, Animal Crossing New Leaf. This is just a classic, and I feel like I don't have to talk about it that much because I feel like everyone knows it's probably the best Animal Crossing game. I've been playing this for years, and it's probably, in my opinion, the best Animal Crossing game. Is it my favorite? I don't know. Because like objectively, I think it's the best. Like I feel like it's the best mix of all of the factors that make Animal Crossing Animal Crossing. However, I have a lot of fond memories with Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I think Animal Crossing Wild World has the best dialogue in the entire series, and it really makes it like a favorite to me. So I don't know, if you have never played Animal Crossing, I think this might be the best way to get into it. There's not really much else I could say, so let's move on. For the Harvest Moon series, because I'm always playing Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons, I think my 2 current favorites right now are Harvest Moon, Tale of Two Towns, and Harvest Moon, A New Beginning. My all-time favorite is Trio of Towns. However, I'm not currently really playing it that much. I think A Tale of Two Towns is extremely underrated. I think it gets some of the most hate I've ever seen, which is honestly shocking. I get it is a little annoying at times, traveling back and forth between the towns, but like, I don't know. I was shocked to see just how much people dislike this game. I really think it's beautiful. Like the art style is some of the best, I think. The characters are okay. Like I think the bachelors are kind of lacking, which does make me kind of like not want to play it as much, but I am going after Cam currently and the white-haired guy, so wish me luck. And yeah, I like how it's cooking focused. I think that's really fun. And I don't know, I like the kind of edgy dynamic between the towns hating each other and you slowly over time make them like each other. I think that gives like a really nice long-term goal in a game that can get pretty boring after you get married, you have your kids, you get the biggest house upgrade, you know. I feel like I get stuck at the end of every Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons game after I get married, honestly, because I'm like, where's the chase? But I don't know, so I really don't understand all the hate around this game. I think it's really fun. And then A New Beginning, I also really like. I think it's underrated. I don't think it's hated as much of Tale of Two Towns. I think there's a lot of customization, which is really fun. Really cute bachelors, I'm just saying. And yeah, I really need to like get way more into this one. I've been playing it a little bit here and there, but I haven't gotten married in this one yet, so I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm always playing Animal Crossing Wild World. I always have to check in and make sure Stitches and Aurora haven't moved out. Currently playing Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. Before I had played, what is it, Fire Emblem Awakening, and it is like still like one of my top games I've ever played. I think it's so well done. The story is so captivating. The characters, I cried. I sobbed. I was emotionally invested. I love the turn-based game style. I feel like I might be the only one. I love it. So anyway, well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Fates Conquest. So I haven't gotten too far into this game, but it's kind of similar to Awakening, so I do really like it. I really like the 3DS entries of Fire Emblem because I like that you can customize your character. I just think it's really fun, and I like self-inserting myself into everything. Yeah, and there's some hot guys, so I really can't complain all that much. And I would say the last one I'm currently playing is Fantasy Life on 3DS. It is, I will say, feels a bit overwhelming. Like I just started and I'm kind of like, a lot is going on. I am a tailor, but I think I want to change my mind because I feel like I want to do alchemy. Louis always says I make my coffee like it's alchemy, so I was like, so I'm an alchemist, the fuck? But I don't know, I feel like there's a lot going on, but I do really like the style. I like the dialogue. I like everything as a whole, so I don't know, it's really fun to me. So, but I am a bit overwhelmed, so I haven't played it in a hot sec. Yeah, so those are my current faves, but let me know if you guys would like to hear me talk about my all-time faves. Now this is a look and a half, you guys. This is hair oil, it's not grease. I have had greasy hair like this, but this is not one of those days, okay? So I didn't really film an outro for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was kind of, why does this look so weird? I know it was kind of all over the place. I hope you guys liked it. It was fun for me to do, and I'm glad I was able to get out another vlog for you guys because I really enjoy doing it. Go watch my new video on Flurry Moon if you haven't. It's pretty good, I think, and it's doing really well, actually. I love you guys, and I'll see you whenever soon. Bye!